And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is, in fact, a day. Yep, it is. Rumors to the contrary, news reports that have said otherwise, all of those are wrong. It is, in fact, a day. So, let's celebrate. We're playing a little bit of Minecraft, as is my want. Um, Today I'm going to be doing some solo uh, Minecraft on one my this adventuring stuff I've been doing, right? This 1.16. I want to get to the dragon and stuff, and so I'm working on that slowly but surely, and with all of the cows. So many cows. Also, I found a little bit of diamond, which is actually I found a lot of bit of diamond, but I didn't want to go get it all. See, so here's the thing, which you can't see any of because I'm still on the webcam. Okay, so here's the thing. Right, found a little bit of diamond. Okay, now here's the thing. I'm working on this little guy. So I'm gonna take those out just to give myself a little bit more headroom. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of potentially bad space here. I think just block that off. I might end up replacing that with a little bit of glass, actually. But anyway, so I got that going. You can see I'm starting to add some bookcases around. This one I just put in here because one, I wanted one there. But two, so I didn't actually come around this corner and plummet to my pane down there, which, again, not a huge fan of plummeting and or pain. Both of those not high on my list. So, trying to avoid both of those things, you know, when I can. Can't always, but when I can, I try to avoid plummeting. Especially when said plummeting is going to hurt. So, alright, so get a little bit of weeds. This isn't wool, this is weeds. Totally different things. You know? They just are. Oops. Oh, drop them. Okay, my poor cows are gonna sit here and just be wet for a minute. Okay. Cool. Now they are less wet. Because that's how that goes. Hey, Scruffy, Scruffy! Is it too soon to start the dono goal? You know, and stream decks are fun. Yeah. How you doing, man? Hope you're going well. Sorry I haven't been able to catch many of your streams lately. They've unfortunately been firing at times when I haven't been able to watch. But more sugar. Yes. Yes, more sugar means more stuff. Okay. Well, hey, it's nice of all of that to be there. But yeah, it's no. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, work's important. You should do that whole work thing, you know? Alright, books. So many books. Actually, I think I still have a book up here too, which would be super convenient. I do. Cool. Alright, so let's make a few more of those. Oops. Now, it turns out you can't craft inside chests. They just don't work that way. It's just weird. You know, you would think, hey, chests. Sure, that's a totally perfect place to be crafting. All right, so just gonna drop a couple of books there. It's getting there. Getting there. Run a couple more this way. I can't remember what the maximum number of bookshelves you need per enchanting table is, but it's up there. Yep, getting there. I'm hoping. Said if I would love to get a very nice set of encyclopedias, or even better, um, fortune for a pickaxe. But hey, yeah, what do I know? Okay, while I'm here, I wanted to do a couple of things. Because basically I'm sort of just waiting for my cows to grow, my wheat to grow, all that stuff. But I have over here, right there's my nether portal, and it's a lovely portal, right? It does its job, and does it well, actually. You know, but I thought what I would do is I would set up, I would move, oops, well, that's not what I had in mind. Move this bit of farm up top and build a staircase down this way to make it easier to go to and fro, and then fro and to, which is the opposite of going to and fro, obviously. So we'll just get a nice handy dandy way of getting up here. Yeah, looks like we've got to go one more. There we go. Yeah, I will double. I said double wide this because, hey, who doesn't like a good double wide? Right? You know. Sometimes you just got to get that double wide to fit all of your stuff. All right. Ah. Eventually. Cool. So we'll just hop this up here. Now, oops, hey. Be nice getting this extra sand too, because I think I've got a couple of places where I want some more glass, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, now obviously space is somewhat limited here with that cliff, but it's actually not too bad. If I take down this jungle tree, maybe that oak, but definitely this jungle tree. Right? Then I can open up I could put the farmland right here. And I could potentially, I'm a little further out there than I wanted to be. Yeah, man. All right. Then I could potentially do some other things. But. It's a big but. This tree is tall. So I guess I'm going to start there. Goodbye, tall tree. You were wonderful and great once. But now I must cut you down. Was it the prime of your life? Yeah, maybe. But maybe not. Oh, man. So yeah, it's been fun. Oh, I do want to talk a little bit about some fun stuff. So, as I mentioned on Saturday, or on Tuesday's stream, excuse me, I'm now a Twitch affiliate for all the good and excitement that comes with that. Part of the good and excitement that comes with that, of course, is the ability for you to subscribe there. There being on Twitch, which is great. It's a good place to be. But longtime viewers have known I also had this Patreon going for a while. So I finally figured out how this is going to work. Okay? With the Twitch subs, the Patreon subs, and all that good stuff. So the short answer is, and I think I mentioned this on Tuesday, Patreon's not going away. Okay? Subscribe on Patreon. That is awesome and amazing, and I am super grateful for anyone who does. I wonder if I want to bridge across there as farmland. But obviously, you can also subscribe on Twitch. Now, there are some benefits to subscribing on both platforms, right? Which, you know, sure, I want you to subscribe on both because I'm greedy like that. No, there are cool things that happen on either platform. On Twitch, obviously, they've got all sorts of cool things that you can do, right? You've got, there's the, well, there's all the emotes, for example. And I've got the level 2 and 3 emotes up. Oops, they're out for review. So that's great. Just need to wait for those to get reviewed. And I need to add a couple of emotes for, add a couple of emotes for bits and stuff, right? It's like every time I turn around, it's like, hey, there's more emotes, which is great. Because emotes are wonderful, right? That's the... that was the one thing I was having the hardest time getting used to on Twitch was the emote culture. Okay, and there's a very loud vehicle of some sort or other chugging along outside, being all loud. All right, so I need to get those done. I've got, I think I've got one that already set. I've got some other ideas, but if you join the Discord, you can see what those emotes are. And what I decided to do was stick with the bread theme, right? And so all of my emotes are bread based. So if you're on a keto diet, the emotes might not be best for you, right? Because, you know, or looking at low carbs, okay? You know, I understand why you might want to avoid those. Okay, so here's the other thing. Okay, so you get all of that. There's some other sub stuff going on. Where's my bucket? I left it in here. I was doing some other stuff off camera. Leave my bucket. Ah, there it is. There's a bucket. There's a bucket. All right, so I think actually let me take this out this way. Okay, so of course, the other benefits of being a subscriber on Twitch, it's a possibility of dealing with subscriber-only chat, though I don't intend to use that very often, if ever, unless I do it as a defense against some, you know, bot attack or something, right? Because, you know, I don't want people to have to subscribe to be able to chat and stuff. Plus, there's all the ad-free viewing and all of that other good things. Because also the English language, apparently something I need to do better at, I guess. Because wowzers. Anyway, oh, well, I think my farm is now gone. Not quite all of it, but a lot of it. I do want to get... Where did they go? Okay, there they are. Watermelon seeds. If I want to plant more melons, it's probably a good idea to absorb all of those. Not quite the right verb there. Okay, so, and all of you, if you're watching on Twitch, y'all know those types of awesome sub bonuses, right? Okay. So that's cool. But I've had a number of perks for Patreon subs for a long time, right? Things like blog posts and that are exclusive to Patreon subs. The Redemption Store has a few sub-only items, some of which are free and such, you know, not by money, but by the handy-dandy channel points, loyalty points called tickets, which I've got going on here. All right, so... Okay, so that's great. Let me see now. Where to do... Oh, I'm going to grab some stone slabs here. Alright, so I've got all of these fun things, right? The good news is that, hey, turns out all of the sub-only things that I had going in the redemption store, 2, 3, 4, hey, they still work with Twitch subs. So whether you're a subscriber on Twitch or on Patreon, it doesn't matter. You get to deal with you get both of those benefits no matter what, which is great. Sometimes I can even say it correctly. Okay, there we go. Yay. Okay, so that's awesome. So congratulations to everybody who is subscribed on either platform. You still get access to all of that good stuff. Okay. All right, so hang on, get this done. So that's a good thing. Patreon subs will have still exclusive blog posts. Okay. So, and behind the scenes things and other good stuff when I post that. Right. So that's still going to be there as said, subscriber only, Patreon subscriber only perks. Okay. Also, Patreon subs get words. Yes, they get words. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Patreon subs every month will get extra benefits of... Ooh, you know what? I need to put these closer together. They'll get extra benefits and that they get extra tickets that they'll get to spend. Or not spend, as you choose. In the gift shop. So that's cool. Now, here's the thing. Why do I want to do that? Well, you know, why not just do all Twitch all the time and call it a day? Well, there are a couple things. First off, there's some things I can do that are easier to do with Patreon. So, for example, those behind-the-scenes things, right, which are cool and awesome, and you know, it's really hard to do that. Provide that type of thing for Twitch subs. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I put that there. Now just so that I could spread light. Well, that's all right. Not coming all the way to the end won't be the end of everything. On the other hand, why worry about it? Okay, so we'll just... I probably should have slurped that up. That's it. So that'll go there. I just wanted to be sure I had enough light around, too, to keep monsters from spawning, but also to keep the crops growing. Okay. And, okay, anyway, so Patreon subs get bonus tickets that you can use in the gift shop. That's great. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I like Twitch. Twitch is nice, right? But Twitch also is really, really, I don't know, aggressive in how much they take of Twitch subs, right? So basically, the default split for Twitch subs is 50-50, right? So Twitch gets half, I get half, and it's a wonderful day for everyone involved, right? Right. Patreon doesn't take that much. They take like 10%, which I don't even think it's quite that much. So obviously, for me, it's a better deal for all of you to be wonderful and amazing people and subscribed over on Patreon. But obviously Twitch has some perks that are great for watching on Twitch. And so rather than necessarily make you choose. Though, obviously, I understand budgets are limited and that type of thing. Got a couple of things going. So, first off, I have and it's been there forever, is the bronze subscription plan on Patreon, which is, it's an extra $2 a month. So if you subscribe on Twitch, but still want to see all of those blog posts and things, behind the scenes stuff, you can subscribe to the bronze plan, and that gets you access to all that, okay? Originally that was my, hey, I'm just happy to be here plan, right? Doesn't get, if you subscribe just to that plan, you don't get the redemption store benefits and stuff, but all the other stuff you do get, right? All the Patreon exclusives. So that's kind of what I wanted to keep doing, was have a way for y'all to get that. Okay, go ahead and just clear this out now. And still, without trying to really break your pocketbooks, okay? I understand. Budgets are rough and hard to deal with. All of that stuff. So that is the plan, okay? So if you want to just subscribe on Twitch, that's great, okay? And I'm working on all of the emotes, so that'll be fun. Apparently I don't get to mount that on the side of that? Okay, apparently not. Apparently I don't get to put torches on the side of farmland. All right, well, that's annoying, but okay. Okay, do that. Also, let's just slap a couple of torches out here. I want to expand my zone of safety here a little bit, or mostly zone of safety. Right, because I like to be safe, and I'm sure most of the rest of you do too. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, so that's it. But, if you want to subscribe on Patreon, you can. Obviously, Twitch won't give you all of the emotes and all that goodness, but you still get access to all of the subscriber-only chats and all of those other things that I can do for everybody. Because I don't want to split the community too much, right? Because y'all are awesome and amazing. So whether you just want to watch, and take the, hey, I'll go with the free option because, hey, I'm good with that. Great. That's fine. I am more than happy to have you here, because you are all awesome no matter how you choose to watch. If you decide, hey, Twitch is where I want to be, that's where I want to subscribe, great. We can work with that too. Because again, y'all are awesome. But, Patreon is for me a better, financially it's a better place. Okay? But, again, I'm not going to force anybody anywhere. So, all right. Oh, hey, my iron. Yay. So, anyway, that's the plan. Whether you subscribe or not is up to you, of course. But I just want to talk about how what I was doing before is now changed based off of my new affiliate status with Twitch. So, anyway, that's the big thing. I told you on Tuesday I was still sorting that out. It has been sorted. Okay? So, we'll go with that. Alright, oh, I do still have seeds. Alright, cool. It's like, hey, there we go. Alright, so that is that. The cows are loud and obnoxious. It is the nature of cows. Turns out they don't even like to be around themselves. It's just loud, obnoxious all the time around cows. And they just say, you be quiet, and they just say, no. You know, because cows really don't say much else, you know, when it comes down to it. Okay, sugar hasn't grown. Bamboo is doing its thing, right? Slowly, just getting the bamboo furnaces going. Oh, I was going to try... Yes, I was kind of curious. Now I think cook those cows while they're there. Because, all right. I think it takes, 4 bamboo to cook one thing. So this isn't the most efficient thing in the world, perhaps. But I don't have to do anything with it. As long as the bamboo keeps up with what I'm cooking. Right, and eventually, if I get enough iron, I want to extend it all the way out this way. Then it just works, right? I'll have this nice furnace array, could slap all this stuff in. And then, you know, once this is all done doing its thing, right, again, bamboo takes a while. I just have to be around enough for the bamboo to grow and pop and feed the furnace. I really need a larger forest, bamboo forest, to make this work the way I want it to, I think. But hey, you know, I'll go with it. What else am I going to do? Probably something more efficient, but... And then, of course, I've got this nice little minecart to collect all the stuff out of there, and... See? Nice. Though I should have pulled it out of there myself and gotten the XP from it, but... Ah, see, there it is. Yep, see that. Oh, huh. I wonder why I didn't pick up that. I wonder if... Oh, it might be sticking up on top of something else there. But see, that's how this works. And then it stocks and everything is wonderful. Right, because that's how it's all supposed to go. Everything is, in fact, awesome, just like the song says. Alright. Alright, cool. So, we got all this going. Slap the leather in there. Cook these steaks because, hey, cooked steak is delicious. Raw steak, not so much. You know, I've thought about that over the years and realized that, hey, I don't really like raw steak. What's that? No, well, I've tried really undercooked steak. And that was not good. You know, I know there are those of you out there who really like your steak really, really rare. Yeah, that's not me. Cook that stuff up medium well. You know, some of you may have think I have ruined my steak. And, you know, I don't particularly... I'm not particularly concerned about your taste because I'm the one who's going to eat the steak. And, you know, that's the joy of being able to cook your own stuff. All right. Oh, you know what I should have done is gotten some of those slabs. And I'd probably craft a few more and just build a bridge over to the portal. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. Hey, let's grab some more cobblestone, too. Alright, great. Okay, definitely sufficient for my needs, the cobblestone. Alright, now I'm going to slab this over there, so we'll go this way. But, yeah, it's one of the things I was not prepared for was the amount of graphics work that comes with being an affiliate. Right, okay, I knew a couple of emotes and things, whatever. But, man, so many graphics. So much stuff to do. And I am not good at the whole graphic design thing, you know. But, fortunately, Fortunately, I've got some... Got it going. All right, so... All right, sweet. So that's a nice little walkway. I'm going to drop off some of this stuff. Now, you know, part of me is tempted to just build a little emergency shack in that hill. It's like, hey, I can't get up here fast enough. Oh, you know what I should... The other thing I should do, too, is let's grab a... I've been talking about doing this for a while. There. That way the door will close behind me no matter how fast I'm running. Which, you know, it turns out is sort of an important point. Alright, so let's go and throw some of that in. And I'm going to not take all of my steak with me. I mean, I like steak. It's good for me. But, you know what I should take? Probably won't matter, but... Hey, come here, cow. Thank you. Your contribution will not be forgotten. I mean, I'm sure I will be enjoying the odor of this fine milk for ages to come. Okay, now, here's the thing. I'm going to go wander out into the nether, but none of my cows... My cows cease to exist while in the nether. Which I think is really unkind of them. I think, you know, they should continue to exist and just, you know, breed and stuff. Alright. Now, one of the things I want to do over here is figure out, see if I can find a thing. A thing would be wonderful. I'm also going to craft a furnace. So I actually have reason to have a furnace in the nether now. Alright, and I'm going to slap one more box here. Because I really need to find a nether fortress. Because I'm going to need to find all sorts of good stuff, really. Oh, hello, zombie pigman. I'm sure if I kill you, no one else will notice. Because you are in my house. Now, I may have aggroed everybody. I'll keep that nether. What am I hearing? Ah, yes. I aggroed all the zombie pigmen. I am now regretting my life choices. See, I figured, oh, hey, this is private. They'll never know. I was wrong. They have decided I need to die. And, you know, I think they're wrong. I mean, I'm going to disagree with them here. What I'm going to do, though, is... I'm going to just come right up over here. Now, I think, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do a couple of things here. Let's just move that. So I'm going to take this out. Now, they still can't get in. Okay, move. I want to place this here. Thank you. Good. Oh, hey. Great. So that I can come right here and, you know, kill all the things. And by things, I mean zombie piglins. If I kill all of the ones here, then they won't be mad at me anymore, right? That's how that works, right? What I probably should do here is use a sword that actually works. You know, since I don't really need my iron sword for this, that's, you know, they seem really grumpy. You know, I mean, I know, oh, hello. Okay, so, actually, let's do it this way. Get this out. take a couple of blocks like that. You know, this will be fine. Wonderful. Alright, so we'll just... and I'm just gonna take a couple of slabs here like that. Okay, hey. Ah, wait a minute. What's this punching me through the door business? That's not allowed. No. You, sir, need to rethink the rules here and remember them. And that was not one of them. This whole through the wall nonsense. What's wrong with it? Just... Alright. Okay. There we go. We're good. We're totally fine, right? Totally fine. Okay. Now, I should probably at some point not kill all of them. Right? Because... you know, because if I stop killing them... okay, now you're making me kill the babies. And that's just not cool, right? Okay. Come here. There we go. There we go. So how we doing? We're good. We're happy. Right. None of you are... no more of you wishing to kill me, right? That's how that works. Nope. Totally not how that's worked. Okay, well. I'd really like to not have aggroed pigmen, but, you know, sometimes you just don't get everything you want in life. I don't know. Oh. Okay. For some reason that ghast was shooting at me. I don't know why. Oh, look. I have a sword. And an ingot. Awesome. Alright, well that's good stuff right there. I'll take that ingot back with me. Alright. So, you know, we're good. I've got nice kill slits here for when the rest of them show up, but I think... no, they definitely still sound angry. Yeah, those are angry sounds. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. Just, oh yes. It's darkness it's night at home. I will run from every sound. Oh, yes, yes. So much fun. Alright, so let's... I'm going to go ahead and craft torches here. What I want to do is... I'm just going to throw a couple of happy blocks right across. Right along here. Okay? Just to light up this path. Now, it doesn't really matter, because this path is very conveniently on the bottom side, right? The slabs are on the bottom side, and so monsters don't like to spawn there. So it's really, really nice of them to choose to not to spawn there. Right? At least I think so. You know, who says monsters are inconsiderate? Well, that would have been me. Yes, I admit that. And that may have something, part of the reason they, don't like me. But really, you know, they all sort of want to eat my face. And, well, I am sort of attached to my face. Okay, I really am. I use it frequently. Yeah, go ahead and drop those down there. Okay, great. Now I have a really boring portal and a somewhat boring bridge. So, woohoo! Alright, just because I feel like... Ha-ha! Yay! You know, sure, I could place things on it. I could, you know, just... whatever. But nope, I'm going to jump up and down because I never jump up and down on my fields because that seems like a stupid thing to do. But today I will do it. I will, you know, absolutely jump up and down on... Now, of course, this is probably a mistake, one of many I will make. But hey, we got it. Okay, so these crops are doing their thing. Actually, let's move this torch. Not that it's really bad there, but putting it here means that when these jack-o'-lanterns grow, they'll all, or these melons grow, they'll all grow this way. Speaking of which, do I have pumpkin seeds? I think I have some pumpkins, so I might have some. Aha, I do, in fact. I also have lots of chocolate, which, you know, big fan. Love chocolate. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna meander out here. Right, and you know, this is a lovely place to meander. Right? It's a jungle out there, and you know, frankly, I feel the need to meander through it. Alright, so I'm gonna unplant all of this. And just plant some pumpkins here. Because I want to actually be able to craft jack-o'-lanterns, and I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit more helpful as I wander through other parts of this world. I thought might be too far. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I actually can. Yep, irrigate that, and great. Now, pumpkins will do their pumpkin thing, because that's what pumpkins do. And, I guess I can put the torch on the trees. It's, except for the part where I can't. But I'm sure nothing bad could happen here by having these very lovely bushes out here where, you know, all of the monsters could spawn, and then, again, with the whole face-eating thing. Man, highly recommend skipping that option, okay? If you get the monster in the jungle plan and they offer you the face-eating option, pass on that because it's bad. Bad for your face. It's not good for your complexion, despite what the monsters will tell you. Okay. All right, well, I think this is all bright and cheerful over here. Not quite so much over there, though. Ow. Okay, so... we'll just slap a few more torches over here where they might at least keep a few more of... Oopsies. Now it's down. Okay, hey, you know what's not great? Falling down. Again, monsters. Okay, so yeah, I think things are doing all right here. Oops, I managed to pull out my shield instead of my torches. Now, shields, wonderful tools. Big fan. They're not really ideal for creating lights, you know? It's one of those strange but true things. I might have to cut down all of these trees. Just to give myself some extra feelings of safety and security. Okay, that was a bush. Well, you know, I can cut down bushes for safety and security. That's a thing too, right? Alright, well. Okay, so let's see. Is this an actual tree here, or is it just a really, really energetic bush? Looks just to be an energetic bush. Okay. Fabulous. Let's see. Can I make sticks? Yes, I can. Great. So torches are still a thing. Alright, cool. See, so I'm going to be eventually safe here in my little jungle paradise of awesomeness or something, right? Honestly, if you have a chance to live in a jungle paradise of awesomeness would be the place to be. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna deforest this small region of the jungle. Right, and again, there's no possible way this would be bad. Right, but no, I just need to get oops. I just want to be sure that this little section of the world is not going to try to eat me. Okay. I mean, I could be wrong. It may still decide to eat me whether I want it to or not. But, you know, there is a little bit of tree still hanging out there. Okay, I think that's it. Cool. Alright, great. So wheat's coming in, which is good. I have some pumpkins and some watermelon. So, yeah, this is... it's an ugly but also safe space. Okay, which... again, nice to have some of those, right? Doesn't matter, it's a space. Ugly or not, as long as it's safe to live in. Big fan of safety myself, you know? Alright. I kind of just want to let this grow so it's easier for me to deal with. I'm out of wheat, so that's okay. Yes. Cool. Well, let's drop down here, see if these guys are full grown yet. Not yet. It turns out they are not fully grown. They are going to be... well, not fully grown. I mean, I don't know how else I can say it. I can say it like this. They are not fully grown. And my sugar is not grown either. Can I just groan for them? Right, is that help? That makes them better? No? Sad. Alright, well then. Grab a quick nap. You know, I forgot how grindy the beginning of a Minecraft game is. Alright, so let this do its thing. I suppose I do have a little bit of stuff down here, right? I've got got some bone meal. I could throw that on these crops to get them all growing up faster. But I'm gonna. Oh, it's like, what did I just pick up? Okay, sapling. Saplings are fine. All right, grab some melons. Watermelons make great snacks here. You know, not so hot if you need to heal from, being, at least attempted to be slaughtered by, again, all the face-eating monsters out there. But, other than that, works out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so how we all doing out here now? Got some back growing. We got. Yep, see, this is starting to feed. Now I only have, I think, the first 3 furnaces hooked up. I need to get some more iron to fill in the rest of them. But, given how underpowered my farm is, I guess it's okay. So, yeah. That's the thing. Again, raw beef, not particularly tasty, but, you cook it first, give it a nice, maybe put a good rub on it, all that good stuff. Go with it. All right. Oh, I just realized my headphones were really not fitting right. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Well, I think since I'm still lacking in, oh, I'm not. Sugar must have harvested. Haha! I love it when the sugar harvests. It just wonderful things. Okay, so let's craft some books. Oh yeah, that's one more book. One more bookshelf for the enchanting table down here. All right, well, just slap it right there. Yeah, and I can't remember, is it 9 is the max? 12? Is it like 16? Bookshelves that are the... I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember either. It's a...
You need enough to go around the enchanted table, and if you were to close it, you'd have to have enough to leave one block between bookshelves and
Yeah, so we'll...
however many that is.
Yeah, so we'll just take this around. I think you only need it 2 high on 3 sides. I think that's...
Too high.
I don't think you need it on the back side. Now, and I don't think the corners count.
I don't know.
Because you can't have anything between the bookshelf and the... I don't know why I decided to take those out, but I did. I'll just put one back. Just because you can't have anything between the bookshelf and the the enchanting table. So, it's a thing. All right, well, let's go ahead and meander up this way. Oh, extra leather. Shiny. Okay, let's maybe put all of the leather in the same place, huh? Right here with the paper and all of the stuff. It'll be great. Oh yeah, check this out too. This was... nah, I'm not going to mind. I'm just going to show you. So, down this way, in my strip mine, oops, that was the jump button, not the run button. There we go. It's running and jumping are really close to being the same. You know, many a time I've tried to jump, and instead of gone sprinting down the street, you know, it just happens. You just got to do it. But way down here, yeah, like this one. Look, whoa, look at this. I found at least 4 diamonds here. Okay, nothing on that side. Right, because I'm strip mining. At least 4, and there could be some below it. And then I found another 8 here. Again, there could be some below it, but I mean, this is just crazy. So I'm wanting to get, I'm really wanting to get that fortune pickaxe if I can find the right enchantments. Plus, I have a little bit more diamond in one of these other, yeah, down there. So much fun. You know, what would be really nice? Actually, what would be really nice would be some stairs. Just, you know, I could jump up, but, you know, jumping gets really hard on the calves. And I'm kind of old now, you know. Got a birthday coming up next week, you know, and I'm just not as spry as I used to be. But despite that, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday next week by doing a charity stream for Extra Life. I will be doing a Twitch Sings stream because apparently I have to. It's in my contract. No, actually, Twitch Sings is a great. It's a great thing for me as a. Aside from the fact I don't sing especially well, I like doing it for charity streams. I think it works out very well for those types of things. And I think I have glass. I do have glass. Haha! So yeah, so be sure to be here August 4th. That's Tuesday, August 4th at 6 p.m. for a Extra Life charity stream. Put it on your calendar. Follow, subscribe. Subscribing won't help, but if you follow, right, sure, because this is an empty hole. But anyway, if you follow, smash that notification bell, because apparently you can't just like push it. I'm told that the only way for the notification bell works is if you smash it. According to the finest minds on YouTube. So who am I to argue with them? Right? I mean they're YouTubers. They know what's up, right? So yeah, that's definitely a thing. So that'll be super awesome. Actually, I'm really excited about it because, well, and I like to do Twitch Sings. I don't do it often because I've got this whole, you know, I'm not a great singer problem. But hey, it's all right. Like I said, it's fun. It's for the kids, and nothing says, you know, good fun for the kids like totally embarrassing yourself on the internet for others. So okay, so this farm is definitely coming along. All right, so let's go take a, you know, I have a staircase. I could use it. Let's meander back in here. Now, I suspect, because I've been gone, the zombie piglins are still going to be out here. You never know. Maybe they'll forget that I just slaughtered a number of their little piggy friends. I mean, do zombie piglins really have that great a memory? Right? I mean, they're zombies after all. Well, that's a ghast. Okay. Okay. Enderman all over the place. Alright, so... Alright, let's... Do I have a second pickaxe? I do. Great. That's going to be super useful here in a minute. What I want to do is sort of dig up this way and see if I can... You know? There are weird sounds in the nether. Kind of sounds like a helicopter. I mean, I don't know why you would have a helicopter in the nether. I mean, the sky kind of stops. There's bedrock up there. Now, I'm told if you're really clever, you can exploit a glitch that lets you break the bedrock at the top of the nether. Which then becomes apparently an excellent place to build a ghast farm. I've heard this on the internet, so it must be true. Because obviously everything you hear on the internet is true. Especially what you hear on the stream. So again, it's not true. Believe nothing. Nothing! Don't trust anybody. You know, I hate that trope. Okay. The trope in movies where it says, you get somebody who says, don't trust anybody, and inevitably, the person who tells you that is the person who betrays you. Okay, that sounded like another portal. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't, right? Okay, got some soul soil. Which is good, because now I can... Aha. Now, here's the problem. Alright, let's see how this zombie piglin behaves. Aha, he has decided that I am not worth killing. That is a perfectly valid approach for him to be taking. I am not worth killing, and I think... Yes, okay, great. Again, fortune or silk touch would be preferable here, but I do need to get a little bit more gold, see if I can trade for stuff. You know, stuff. Crying obsidian. That's the ticket. What's that? No. Okay, so what we've got here is soul sand and some bony things out there. The infamous true false. The way you get true false questions right every time is it's a T and an F at the same time. Okay, and that's a ghast. Alright, so far, what I'm seeing here is no end fortresses, anything like that. You know, because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need blaze powder, which kind of requires blazes, right? Something along those lines, you know. I'm trying to. I really don't want to kill them. If they would just give me their powder, but no, they won't do that. They like their powder. So, you know, I'm just gonna have to carve it out of them. And, you know, same with ender pearls. I don't want to steal their jewelry. Okay, I don't even particularly care for pearls. But blaze powdered sugar would be spicy, I'd expect. there's a skeleton over there, which is sort of unfortunate. Okay, so let's take a look now. You know, admittedly, my draw distance isn't ridiculously long, but I'm also not seeing anything super helpful out there either. Alright, now this is the part where I'm going to get shot by a ghast. And the ghast is going to blow me off this hay. Hey, let's get some more torches. Okay, well, okay, yep, ghast. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your space. Really, we can live together. In peace and harmony. I won't even make fun of your weird baby cry. Right? We'll be okay? Sure, that's how that works. Totally. No. You know, I don't have a bow, so this is gonna get... Just fly through lava? I think you did. If they can. They can. Alright, time to move. Time to move. I'm gonna have to invest in a bow. I think this is the lesson I have learned today. Alright, well, the plus side. The ghasts can't see you, they won't shoot you, right? That's supposed to go. Okay, get the zombie. The zombie piglins have decided I'm okay. They have, again, they have short memories because, you know, their brains are rotting. Turns out they watch way too much network news. So, you know, it's just... It's unfortunate. Okay, so... Take a moment here and enjoy some delicious melons. Okay. Alright, well, haha! I've done it. I have arrived in safety. Okay, so... I'm just going to leave the stone sword here. Because, yeah, I just need a little bit of crying obsidian. Because the respawn thing is, what is it? Oh, it's, yeah, 6 crying obsidian and 3 glowstone. Okay, so, which isn't too bad, I guess. What's wrong with my... Okay, I was picked in the wrong box, that's what was wrong. Okay, so... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I can get a little bit more of that, I suppose. And then, if I'm really clever about this, I'll grab a hopper and a chest to put glowstone in just to continually feed the respawn beacon. Because that actually works, apparently. So, yay. Okay. Now again, my animals have ceased to exist while I was gone, so... Oh, that minecart should be sucking those things up. But I guess they're floating on top of the thing, so it's... Okay, well that's annoying. I'm not... Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Okay, no. Have I trapped myself in my own machinery? What a horrible way to die. Trapped in your own machinery. It's like, this machine was my... This machine was my magnum opus. And now the cool thing about this rig is that if there are any leftover things that get this far, bean sprouts? No, not bean sprouts. Bamboo shoots. They'll get sucked down into this chest, so I've got some overflow protection. But, you know, bean sprouts are good too, I suppose. Wow. I mean, I do have that in place, right? I think I do. Ah, yes, I do. It's there. It's lovely and wonderful. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. So here I am now with my wonderful animals, my farms. I said I just want to wait for them to fully grow so that I can harvest all of them at the same time, and it'll make this just a lot easier to deal with if I can deal with it all at once. You know what I should do is on this, death-inducing cliff face here, maybe run some fence or something. You know, that seems like a good thing to do. Let's bring a little health and safety here, you know. Now, OSHA isn't exactly present in this portion of the jungle, but you know, they're a government agency. You never can be totally sure of their reach, so let's just be super careful. All right. Wasn't entirely sure that would, gonna be enough, but okay, so. Sure. We'll just plant the fence on top of the wheat. It's safer that way. Okay, it keeps the wheat safe, and we're totally good to go that way, right? All right, let's take this minor mistake. Actually, what I'll do is I'm just going to take this fence and I'm going to slap it down this way. That way I've got this space here if I want to do something with it. Right? Because, the water only goes to there, but I could, in fact, slip a little water underneath this little section here and grow more melons or something if I wanted to. I don't know. I don't know what else might be good to grow there, but this is sufficient for now. Meantime. Yeah. Speaking of melons that are full grown. Okay. All right, I've got it. I put the pressure plate there. Haha! Sometimes I surprise myself with my own forward thinking. All right, so speaking of thinking, I think I'm going to need some more storage space. This place is really bad, by the way. This is not a well-designed structure. Okay, it's not. I haven't made it pretty. I haven't done anything with it that I might do in another world, because hey, I just haven't cared that much. But sometimes, probably should care a little bit more than I do here. Just saying, this might be a little bit too little on the caring front, but Okay, so we've got. Let's open this just a little bit. I'm gonna go. Well, that's wrong. Just slightly. And fortunately, I'm right here. Ah, whoa! Ow! Okay, fortunately, I'm right here next to a crafting table. Ow. I have now a tingle in my knees. It's given me an uncomfortableness. Okay, cool. Now, I don't know why I'm tunneling this out. I don't expect to find anything here like, iron or anything else useful. Not in this particular part of this tunnel, but I just kind of felt like I needed it. And sometimes you just gotta go with that. Okay. Soon my pretties will have all of your tasty meats and skins to cover my books. All right. Well, in the meantime, since waiting for all that to happen. Oh, let's come down this way. And I have a project. I really trying to decide how I want to approach. Okay, so let's meander down here to the strip mine of destiny. Okay. One staircase later. All right, here we go. So, meandering over this way, careful not to step in the lava. Really not safely placed, that lava. It's too easy for somebody walking along this path to accidentally step in the lava and really ruin their shoes. Okay, now, I am not what one would call a shoe aficionado. Okay, shoes are not high on my list of things that I care about, other than like my hiking boots to, walk in. But I really don't want my boots to, become, scorched and have other problems because I walked in lava. So just collect all of this gold. So one of the nice things I like about the nether update too is that they actually made gold useful. Okay. It kind of went for a long time where gold was just sort of also there. I don't need redstone. I'm going to dig it up anyway. At some point in my future, I may need redstone and also diamond. Well, hello, my sparkly friends. You are here waiting for me to dig you up. It's not unlike dating, I suppose, but I mean, I wouldn't know. It's been over 20 years since I last dated, so I'm curious though. Yes, haha, there is even diamond down there, dude. Okay, bonus.
I have a bunch of diamonds that's like that.
Yeah, well, I've got another one that's like that too. But hey,
But I haven't dug it out yet because I'm waiting for a fortune pickaxe.
Yeah, that's why I didn't dig that out either.
3 chunks of diamond I need to dig out.
Okay, so here's my project. I've got this zombie spawner. I thought it might be a good idea to dig this guy out and turn it into an XP farm. Now, zombies are not the greatest XP generators in the world, okay? They're just not. Contrary to popular belief, they're not. I don't even know if that's a popular belief. It's hard to say. Probably in some weird corner of the internet, some strange subreddit somewhere, /r/zombies are life or something like that. But yeah, oops, hey. But yeah, I'd like to dig this out and set up the zombies to, obviously spawn and let me kill them because that's really nice. I like to kill zombies. I just don't like it when they try to kill me. I'm really unfair that way. I admit it's not the most mutually beneficial arrangements, but hey, I'm okay with that. I admit it. I'm okay with that. Okay, so the idea here then is to dig out. What do you need? It's like 8 blocks in directions. I can't remember how far spawners will spit out their constantly spinning friends here. But if I can get them to chug out the way I need them to go. Now I built over in Mandalin's world. I built a cave spider farm, which was a nice thing. Cave spiders are good. They're also actually not too bad for XP. Not as good as say zombies, but they're. That's not true. Cave spiders are better than zombies. They're not as good as like Enderman. Okay, but they're still pretty good on the XP scale. So a chance to slay 1.5 zillion cave spiders would probably be a good thing. Will make it a lot easier to farm XP to enchant stuff.
That's what I like about my double spawner in one of my worlds.
Okay.
I will never have to make arrows again or bows.
Oh, because you got a skeleton farm.
I have a skeleton spawner and a spider spawner. So
nice.
They're great. And I climbed up into the cave and heard the spider spawner.
Right, it's like
dungeon.
Aha.
Cool. Kept hearing skeletons. Like, where are those coming from? Dig down.
They're
look, another dungeon.
They're right there. So yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah. So, just dig all that stuff out. It's great fun, right? And that was the cool thing about the that abandoned mine shaft I found in Mandalin's world is that I had 4 spider spawners like right near each other. So it was, oh man, it was great. So it made it really, really easy then to build a couple of extra large, spider farms, feed them all down the same river, and kill them all at once. And so, hey, 4 times spiders, which is not typically my preference because I don't like spiders. I don't like them at all. I'm a lot like Ron Weasley in that aspect. Though, unlike Ron Weasley, I would not be comfortable using them in potions either. Honestly, spiders and I would get along a lot better the further away from each other we stayed. Okay? That's just how that goes.
But spider ice makes one of the best potions ever.
Yeah, but
potions of weakness is great, and potions of poison.
Yeah.
Also great.
But I don't need either of those right now. One thing I'm going to need, so the whole goal of this particular world, and it's going to take a while if I'm only playing for a couple of hours a week in this world, The whole goal here is to, in fact, go and slay the dragon. Okay. I've never done that. Actually, I don't think I've done it ever. But I've certainly never done it on my own in a solo adventure. So that is the plan here today, is to absolutely do that. And, you know, it's not going to happen today, right? As much as I'd like it to. Also, I'm probably too... I don't know if I'm in the right chunks for my crops to continue to be continuing to grow while I'm down here, but... Oh, well. So let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So I'm going to have to go into this wall 2 more blocks. This would be faster if I used an iron or diamond pickaxe, but resources are a little bit scarce, despite that giant diamond outcropping I saw a few minutes ago. But I'd rather not just burn diamond eating through cobblestone like this, or through stone like this. Because, hey, it's much more valuable doing other things. But if I can get fortune on it, get mending on it would be even better. Little unbreaking, you know, all of those good things.
I have a mending and unbreaking fishing rod, which is great.
A mending and unbreaking fishing rod. Nice. Because you get XP.
So every fish I catch heals the rod.
Right.
So it's nearly indestructible.
Okay, this way. Not
At
the...
least when fishing.
Right.
But if I threw it in lava...
Well, yes.
But I
yes.
wouldn't throw it in lava.
That is always a problem, yeah. You kind of want to not throw your really well enchanted stuff in lava. It's just...
It also has lure, which is great.
Lure's great if you want to catch fish. Not so great if you want to find treasure, though.
Yeah.
For that, you
Usually
need
go
luck of
fishing.
the sea, I think.
Yeah. Usually when I go fishing, it's because I'm a little short on food.
Ah, well, that would be super helpful then. You know what? I should... Do I have wood on me? Not enough. I was like, yeah, I should build a chest. But I don't really have wood down here, so... Not that it's that far away. I could just run right upstairs and get some. But I'm not going to, so there. Okay, so in the meantime, I was digging all this stuff. Okay, so the plan here obviously is to get all of these zombies spawning and then dropping into some water to flush them towards a kill chamber. Right? Nice and simple. And then, of course, I will sit and kill them. Because that's just the way it works. Now, if I'm really clever, and that remains to be seen. But no, actually, if I'm really clever, what I would also do is set it up with a lava blade. So in theory, it could be automatic, assuming I'm close enough for it to be doing stuff. Okay, so that's 3. So I'm going to have to go this way quite a ways then to make this work. And that way a little bit. Okay, because I think you want the 8x8 so that the zombies will generate on every possibility. Versus, oh, I can't this time, but I might next, right? So 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's sort of convenient. You can almost reach all the way down there. Okay, so, you know, again, not this won't be the most productive XP farm in existence, but or at least not the most efficient, perhaps. But given that it's right here under my base, it'll be great. Now, the other thing that could be useful with this is if I built it right. Again, if I were really clever, I'd slap an item sorter on this thing to send all the rot meat out into destruction. But anything else the zombies drop would then get collected. Now, zombies don't have the best drops in the world, but sometimes they drop potatoes. I think sometimes they even drop iron. Sometimes carrots as well, you know.
Sometimes shovels, swords, whatever
Yep.
armor they're wearing.
Every once in a while, though I'm on normal difficulty here rather than hard. So I don't think they're spawning with weapons here.
They still do sometimes, but rarely.
Yeah. So it's not going to be that big a thing here, really. Plus, that I'm going to have so much cobblestone because obviously I'm going to need all of that cobblestone. So much of it. It's going to be lovely. Okay, so let's see now. How do we go through all the fun? Digging cobble is not fun. It is boring as all heck. And I have a kink in my neck. I see. This is why I don't rhyme. I don't write my own poetry or, you know, whatever. Oh yes, yes. I put on the title slide. The grind is real. So you know, just sort of sit back here. Chill. We talk about bad movie tropes if you want. You know, that's the other thing is it bugs the heck out of me. You see it a lot. Pretty much any time that someone wants to tell a prequel story. Okay. So let's take Solo, for example. Solo, a Star Wars story. Here is the first adventures of Han Solo. At least his first adult adventures. You know, he grows up on Corellia, and we catch up with him as he now is pulling a heist and attempting to get away. Now, let's think of what we know about Han Solo from Star Wars. Just A New Hope, okay? He is captain of the Millennium Falcon. Okay. Actually, we can even bring in Empire Strikes Back, right? He's captain of the Millennium Falcon. We know he won the Falcon from Lando, as Han puts it, fair and square. We know that the Falcon can make the Kessel Run made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Right? These are things we know. Okay, and that's great. Wonderful. Backstory stuff. Now it doesn't mention in the movies, but it was part of canon for a long time. I don't remember if it was in the novelizations or not. It's been a long time since I've read those. But that we know that Han was an Imperial pilot, or at least was, depending on, you know, legends, he actually went to the academy, became a pilot, and then he's found a group of Wookiees that were enslaved, including Chewbacca, and freed them. Also in the that uh, series of what's now Legends, um, Han was sort of raised by a Wookiee too, which is partly how he can speak the language, or at least understand it. Okay, so coming out of Legends and into modern canon. Okay, we've got all this basic stuff about Han, Captain the Falcon, as I said, right? He's got all this stuff. All right, so now let's tell an adventure of young Han Solo. And basically what they ended up doing is wrapping up every thing that we know about his backstory in one story. Right? So he frees, okay, not a whole mess of Wookiees, but Chewbacca at least, right? And that's why Chewie hangs around. They don't really mention it in Solo, but Chewbacca thinks he owes Han his life, and so has this sort of life debt thing going on. Let's cut in 4 more blocks here, and that's why he stays with him, despite all of the trouble Han gets them in. Then again, Chewie might think it's all fun too, So I don't know what a Wookiee finds fun and exciting. Obviously swinging through the trees, but okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there. Okay, but then this comes my personal pet peeve: is that all of the stuff we know about Solo happens in one adventure, right? This one adventure, right? He meets I forgot what his name is now, right? He meets the crew, gets caught up in their job, the whole mess with Red Sun and all this stuff, right? That's right. Han gets tied up in all of this, and apparently this one adventure was everything we've ever heard about Han Solo's past. It all happened on this one adventure. That is a movie trope that drives me nuts. I don't know that you see it quite as often in books, because books can tend to... They have the time to space things out, right? But Solo, a Star Wars story, which I generally enjoy, okay? It has its problems, but generally I like the movie. Okay, it's a fun adventure. Okay, go ahead and grab that. Let's meander back upstairs. Probably eventually a time to sleep here at some point. Oh, right, stairs. I should finish building those. It's not as if I don't have enough cobblestone on me right now. But yeah, they decided, let's tell all of Han's story all at once, rather than think, okay, here's his first adventure where he met Chewbacca, and yeah, also the ridiculous story of him having the name Solo because of that's just that's how he went into the academy. Okay, that's sort of silly. But okay, I can deal with that, whatever. But the idea that, oh yes, this one adventure, that was everything he'd ever done. The only thing that's not covered in that is him dumping spice on his... He dumped his cargo, when fleeing an Imperial blockade, and now it owes Jabba the Hutt. Okay. No, what we get is, hey, I heard there's a job on Tatooine, and let's go check it out. I should have brought some wood with me. Oh, well. Which presumably is him now hiring on with Jabba to smuggle for him. Okay, but look at that. See, the whole rest of that story, right? All of that stuff is just, it all happens. It's not as if he had other adventures or anything like that. Nope, it just all happened right then and there. It's a movie trope that annoys me. I think it's, honestly, it feels lazy to me as someone who has not written movies before, and has barely written short stories. You know, that particular approach to a prequel story, I just find lazy. Yeah. Now, you know, maybe you can justify it in some way, but I just don't like that. You know. And again, it's one of those things where it, not to take away of the fun adventure that Solo was, but yeah, it's just, oh yeah, this is everything we've ever known about it. Right. Now that was one of the nice things about the Clone Wars cartoon, right? Is we have this little bit, and actually the prequel movies in general. We've got this little bit from Obi-Wan that he was friends with Anakin Skywalker. You know, he was an amazing pilot. The Force was strong with him. He was a cunning warrior, and he was a good friend, right? We've got that from his description in A New Hope. Perhaps some more iron, because yay! Right, so we know all that. But they didn't try to tell that whole story all at once, right? They just said, okay, you know what? We've got 3 movies and multiple seasons, right? Now the movies, they don't really say it in the original series, but in the prequels, in the novelizations, we knew that Obi-Wan and Anakin fought on the rim of a volcano, I think it said in the novelization. And that's where Anakin died. You know, he became Darth Vader, but that's where that happens, right? That's where that fight happens. It causes Anakin to become more machine now than man, right? Twisted and evil. Okay, that only showed up in the novelizations. Okay, so but the movies. Actually, I don't think the movies actually got to spend enough time on the friendships between Obi-Wan and Anakin, but that's part of the nature of movies, right? You only have 2 or 2.5 hours to tell your story, and so there's only so much of that story you can tell. I think that was one of the reasons that George Lucas said the Clone Wars cartoon existed, is he wanted to tell the story of the Clone Wars. But there just isn't enough time in movies to do it. Right? And the Clone Wars starts at the end of the second movie, right? The second prequel movie, Attack of the Clones. Okay, so how are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're good. All the way around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Which basically means George Lucas had all of Revenge of the Sith, right? 2.5 hours to tell the story of this war, and he never really got to. There just wasn't time. Which, makes sense. So he decided, all right, I'll tell this story, but I will do it as a cartoon, or at least in animation, because it's cheaper and easier to do animation than it is to do a full-length feature film, or multiple full-length feature films. And what we got was 7 seasons with one of the best characters in Star Wars, Ahsoka Tano. So, you know, it's one of the things I've really liked about the way TV has been able to embrace binge worthiness, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so right up there. Basically, what I'm wanting to do here is get up on top of this thing. And be able to put in some lights. I don't know if I'll do all of that right now, but because to be able to put in some like redstone lamps, it'd be kind of nice just to turn them on. Okay, now the world is safe. Oh, let's turn it off again, and now the zombies come. Right, that's fun. But anyway, yeah. So the new binge worthiness of TV means they get to tell some really great stories, right? Right, whether it's like with The Walking Dead, which I haven't watched, but it's gone on for a zillion and a half seasons. I'm not much of one for gore and all that stuff, right? It's just not my jam. My jam is strawberry. I like strawberry jam. So, just in case you ever have to use Polyjuice Potion to impersonate me, you know my jam preference. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just not super into zombies, so I haven't watched it. But they've been able to tell this story going on for multiple seasons, right? You had the same thing with Game of Thrones, which again I didn't watch because of gore reasons, but also of the other adult nature of that show. I don't need TV shows that decide to be gratuitous with their with nudity and stuff like that. Just not my jam. So yeah. Plus, I didn't like the books. Right? I read the first 3 books of the Song of Ice and Fire, and the third book ticked me off so much that I just couldn't read. I finished reading the book, but I didn't pick up the 4th book when it came out. And I'm okay with that. It's what happened. It was the Red Wedding. Right? So in the show, I guess, you see this thing, right? You see the betrayal of whichever the Stark kids it happens to be there, right? Who would become sort of the figurehead of the uprising against the Lannister dynasty, right? Whatever that is. I think that's right. Okay, great. So you've got several chapters of, young kid Stark out there, leading these armies. Okay, great. You're starting to get a feel. All right, he's going to be the character we're sort of getting into. Of course, you also get Arya and Sansa. They're doing their thing. I liked Arya in the books. She was about the only character I really liked in the series. So, of course, they didn't. It's not that, of course, he killed her, because he didn't. But it just wasn't. She wasn't in it as much as I would have liked. Any case, so you get him going. He's chugging along, looking like there's going to be some fun times for the rebellion, bad times for the Lannisters. It's going to be great, right? I'm gearing up for all sorts of good, medieval warfare in book form, right? It's going to be great. And I'm expecting, all right, they're going to have this huge battle. It's going to be wonderful. Eventually, this Khaleesi chick out in wherever she was at, it's going to come flying in with dragons in the middle of all this stuff, and it's going to be awesome and amazing and wonderful. Okay, so great. So here's what's his name Stark. He's head of the army. I'm ready. Chapter ends. Great. Next chapter. All right, let's do this. And what does the next chapter do? It's a report to Cersei, probably, that says, oh, yes, that Stark kid is dead now. And it's like, excuse me, what? I said, oh, yeah, we stopped the rebellion and this uprising here at this castle, we turned it into a trap, and, oh, yeah, we killed him and replaced his head with the head of his wolf. Okay, which is gross and stuff in and of itself, but okay. But notice what didn't get told there? Like the entire story of how that went down? No, you just get the, oh yeah, by the way, this happened, and it's like, okay. There had been a couple of those things that had happened already. And when he killed off a main character off camera, no, these books are not for me. I'm tired of it. You know, they were sort of interesting. I mean, the political intrigue was fun, all of that stuff. But you know, when he decided to do that as an author, right? You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna kill this main character off camera. Yeah, he lost me at that point. And then, yeah, I finished book 3, and it was okay, you know. There were definitely parts of it that were really good. I understand why people like the series, but man, that ticked me off so much, I just never went back. Maybe I will if he ever finishes the series, which I understand because of the pandemic. He's actually sat down and finished or started writing that last book. But heck, for all I know, he couldn't figure out how to end it. He was just waiting for the people on the show to do it for him. But you know, I don't know. I guess he's a decent writer. I mean, the prose was good. But anyway, so I was talking about long form television. And that's the thing I like about it, is you could tell these more in-depth stories, right? I'm really excited for these. Well, like The Mandalorian was a great series. It was, you know, 15 Emmy nominations, which was a little bit of a surprise. Not to anyone who actually watched and enjoyed the show, because genre TV and film is often overlooked by the fancy awards people. And this year you've got what have you got? You've got Star Wars had 15 nominations. Star Trek Picard had 5, I think. You know, Watchmen had a few. Actually, had lots. I think it had 20 something. Which is another story. I'm glad when they told it, they were able to do it as a TV show, because there's that story is just more involved, or too involved to really tell well as a book, or to tell as an individual movie. It's a story that works better as a book. Okay. And now I didn't like Watchmen, the graphic novel. I read it because it was one of those that I always heard people say, yes, read this, it's awesome, it's amazing, it's wonderful, you'll love it. Hated it. It was not for me. Some people may like it, good on you, man. Not for me. Okay, my crops are almost all grown, so this is going to be awesome. Yep. the field is almost ready to harvest. Saw a cow. Thought it was like a zombie or something wandering around behind me. Okay, yes, it's broad daylight, and, you know, zombies don't particularly like that, but, you know, paranoia being what it is.
Zombies haven't yet discovered sunscreen.
Yeah. Zombies, skeletons either, though skeletons you would think wouldn't be particularly concerned with sunburn. You know, because they just don't have skin to burn, right? Shouldn't matter, but... Oh, hi, look. Another melon. Alright, see, I'm gonna be doing okay here with all of the melon. Also, apparently all this redstone. They're great for throwing at zombies?
Yeah, plant a melon and it just launches melons at them.
Huh.
Totally.
Okay.
Or blue, and freeze the zombies.
Oh, right, because you're... sorry, you changed games on me.
Plants versus zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies. Yes, that's a totally different game. Yes.
Watermelons are great throwing at zombies.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. As someone who is not particularly into eating watermelon, I will let you have that. Alright, so I do want to... oops. Go ahead and plank all that stuff up. I'll craft a table and some other things. But let's take these two bookshelves down here as we've been grinding and talking about movies. All right. And we'll just, okay. I'll go ahead and just fill that in. Oh yeah, so this is getting better, right? Right, so now I'm getting up to, you know, level 20 enchantments. So this is great. I mean, admittedly, I'm only level 20 as it is, but, you know, it's okay. Let's see. Oh, right, I don't have any full-grown cows here. Cool. All right, how are we doing? Doing all right. All right, well, let's go ahead and start plowing some fields here. Because okay, so I can feed a few cows. And, oh yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. Yep, I haven't felt the need to automate the farming here. It goes fast enough. Can't really automate the planting without a villager, but that's okay. All right, just come on, cows. All right, get y'all. Drop a few of you down there. Okay. I think I got most of it. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so. Yay, let's hear it for happy cows. And I'm sure they're happy. They're totally happy living in those tight quarters. Having without a care in the world, because what the cows have to be worried about, right? I mean, maybe, you know, dropping to their death. But honestly, the adult cows, it's a matter of perspective, right? The adult cows, to them, everything is fine. No problems at all. The Baby cows, on the other hand, get dropped into bad stuff that will eventually kill them. You know, the adults are, hey, sure, it's a little crowded, but we get food and it's wonderful. And okay, you know, it's weird all being perched on this little ledge, but you know, we're good. We're happy. Don't have to worry about it.
The only bad thing about their lives is that they have to hear their babies die.
That is true, but they're not babies at that point, you know. So, right, it's a little bit better, right? At least the babies got to grow up and become like full adults. So how's it going there, Dark? Welcome, welcome. Hope your day has gone well. I think I'm going to need to get under there and drop a few blocks in there. But that's all right. We're good. All right. So, we'll just slap some of that in there. Of course, the cows have just bred, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. Could harvest some chocolate, but yeah, it's all good. All right. It is about time. All right. Yep. And the bamboo has been slowly filling up these furnaces. Very slowly, but automatically. So, you know, unfortunately, one stack of bamboo, you'd almost need a full hopper of bamboo to cook one stack of something else. 'Cause it's really, really small. But hey, it goes forever. All right. Well then, given the time and all this stuff, I think just sit over here. My enchanting area is starting to come together. So just a few more bookshelves, which is great. This is gonna be lovely. All right. Well, let's go ahead and fire up those end credits because you all are awesome and amazing. And I mean that. I'm so grateful that you were all here and could join me today. It is super awesome. I also want to remind you can subscribe at Patreon at patreon.com/musicforgaming, where there are exclusive perks and things such as behind the scenes, pictures, blog posts, all that good stuff. So check that out. Of course, you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at musicforgaming. And there's the Discord ID, so you can join the Discord server as well. So be sure to check that action out. I will be streaming again Saturday morning at 7:30 in the morning, Mountain Daylight Time. And on that stream, I'll be back in Mandolin's realm, finishing up the airship I started on Tuesday. So that'll be fun and exciting. And then who knows what else I'm going to do on that stream. It'll be fun. A little more building and creative stuff happening there, even though I'm still in survival. And then next Tuesday, right, August 4th. Oh, and thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that, Panda. Next Tuesday at 6 p.m. is my Extra Life charity stream to, I figure that's a fun way to celebrate my birthday. So we'll do an Extra Life charity stream on Tuesday. So be sure to be there for that. And until next time, be excellent to each other. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to the YouTube VOD. Goodbye, YouTube VOD.